When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to Stick to Sports. Now let's get ready for everyone's favorite tradition at WTOP-10, extra innings. All right, we'll start off with the Ohio State Buckeyes versus Penn State. I'll have you go first, Brian.
Give me the Buckeyes. -4.5. Penn State's good. They're having a really good season, but Ohio State is, I think, just better. -4.5, that's less than a touchdown, so I think Ohio State easily covers.
No, I think Ohio State is really good, but I don't know how much I trust McCord at QB to face a really, really good team in Penn State. I think that the Nittany Lions will actually put up a really good fight, and I think they will actually win this one in a very close battle.
All right. Well, I am going to take the Ohio State Buckeyes just because they are favored, and I believe that they will win against Penn State. I'm picking with you, Brian. All right, so let's go over to the Alabama Crimson Tide versus the Tennessee Volunteers. I'll have you go, Ben.
You want me to start?
Yeah, you start this time.
All right, I'll start. I'm going to go with Alabama. Now, I have not loved what I've seen from the Crimson Tide so far this season, but in this matchup, I still feel like Alabama has the edge just based off of Nick Saban's coaching just expertise. I feel like he'll always just outcoach the other coach, so I'm going to take Alabama in this one.
Give me Tennessee. Alabama's good, but I don't trust Jalen Milroe. He seems to falter in those big games. Tennessee's offense is just so good, and I don't know if they'll win, but 8.5 I think is just too big for me.
I was buying into the Tennessee hype last year, and it didn't really go as planned, so I'm going to pick Alabama. I'm picking Alabama for this matchup. All right, let's move over to some NFL. An exciting matchup for many fans. The Baltimore Ravens versus the Detroit Lions. Ravens are favored, and I'll start with you, Brian.
I know the Ravens are home, but give me the Lions at Ravens -3. I don't even think the Ravens are going to win this game. Never mind get a field goal win. The Lions are playing so well this year. I think Jared Goff is going to rip that defense apart.
I'm going to have to agree there. I mean, the Lions, I was saying it before when we were talking about how they played this past week. I really, really like the Lions, and I think they're going to take this one as well.
Yeah, I feel like the Lions are very young right now, and everybody is really rooting for them. And I feel like this is going to be a good matchup, but I feel like the Lions will be able to take it. So we're all taking the Lions on this one. Let's go over to Sunday Night Football for next week. The Miami Dolphins, the red-hot Miami Dolphins, will face off against the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia. Ben, I'll have you start off.
I know who you're picking in this one, Alex, so I don't think we need to go to you on this one. But I'm going to take the Dolphins. I think their offense is so hot, and I think that even though the Eagles' defense is solid, I don't think they have enough weapons to stop the likes of Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, Ben, I'm riding with you on this one. I don't think the Eagles are winning this one at all. Dolphins' offense seems practically unstoppable at this point. I don't think the Eagles' defense is going to play that well.
Disgusting. This is a bounce-back game for Philadelphia. They are going to win. Miami's not coming into Philadelphia and beating us. This is a bounce-back game. All right, that's off my chest. Eagles are going to win this game. But we'll go over to our last matchup. It's going to be the Buffalo Sabres versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'll have you start off, Brian.
Give me the Sabres. I think they're playing at home. Lightning haven't had the hardest start. I think this is the Sabres' first win of the season. Easy bounce-back game for them.
No, I'm going to go opposite you there, Brian. I'm going to go with the Lightning. The Lightning still have that core. They're aging, but they're still really good.
And I'm going to take the Tampa Bay Lightning on this one. So
so we'll see. I mean, we're tied for last right now, so we'll have to see. Brian's
I took a one-game lead on you guys. So
We'll have to see next week.
That's all the time we have on this episode of Stick to Sports. Be sure to tune in next Monday at 10:30 right here on WTOP-10.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, women in Oswego are coming together to celebrate International Women's Day, what they have in store and how you can join in.
And a Texas lawmaker wants to rename a signature New York food item.
Plus, SUNY Oswego students have new research on lake effect.
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Sana Zakiri.
And I'm Nasir Mikkel.
SUNY Oswego's Quest Day will feature a keynote address from a renowned Cornell University researcher. Lars Rutstam will talk about the ecological activity and the future of Lake Ontario on April 23rd from 1 to 2 p.m. in the Murano Campus Center Auditorium. Rutstam is the director of Cornell Biological Field Station and a professor of natural resources and the environment.
The keynote connects the SUNY Oswego emerging work with the establishment of the Great Lakes Institute. The rest of Quest Day will feature a range of presentations, posters, performance, and much more.
Oswego County continues to fight the impacts of the lake effect storm from 2 weeks ago. Despite conditions improving and roads being cleared, there is still a major issue regarding snow removal. Team Rubicon, an international disaster response organization, recently arrived at Oswego to assist residents. The volunteers have set up phone banks and are responding to resident calls at 211.
SUNY Oswego's meteorology faculty and students continue to make groundbreaking discoveries about lake effect lightning. The National Science Foundation funded the lake effect electrification project, helping 22 students take part in field research starting in 2023. The students followed lake effect storms around the region and discovered that the addition of wind turbines around Lake Ontario has drastically altered the frequency of lightning during storms. Many Oswego students and faculty involved claim that this was their first introduction to such a phenomenon.
Join SUNY Oswego's Rice Creek Field Station for some prickly fun. The next installment of Rice Creek Associates Reflections will feature a talk about porcupines. Pat Carney, who is an environmental interpreter and naturalist, will detail the lives of these creatures that are seen as prickly but are more complicated than that. This free public session will take place on Saturday, March 29th at 2 p.m. and will also stream live on Rice Creek's events page.
A unique intersection of culture and fashion, SUNY Oswego's Caribbean Students Association is collaborating with Fashion at Oswego to put on a multicultural event. Our Kinjali Gurung has more on that.
The FAO Week is here. The Fashion at Oswego's FAO Week started from yesterday and will continue till March 7th, Friday. Over the week, FAO plans to collaborate with different clubs on campus to organize various fashion-related informative programs. The president of FAO, Samantha Monsar, explained that the theme for this semester's FAO Week is, quote, fashion in all shapes and forms. They started the week with the importance of hair in fashion. Today they had a collaborative event with Caribbean Student Association where they talked about Caribbean fashion and culture. Their upcoming events include Women in Fashion, Trends to be Left in 2024, and their final program on Friday will be about athletics and their fashion. You can find more information about their events through Fashion at Oswego's Instagram page. So that's all for my report. Back to the desk.
Upstate New York will see spring-like temperatures and a soaking rain thanks to a powerful storm system that could deliver severe storms as far as the southeast. However, this raises the risk of stream and river flooding.
The total rainfall will only be around an inch, but the real flooding risk is already on the ground. Standing snowpacks that are holding up to 20 inches of water can melt rapidly as the temperatures rise into the 50s. Speaking of weather, we've got a lot of clouds up in the sky today. Just one of those do I need sunglasses or not kind of a day.
That's right. Let's see if we have any sunshine in the horizon this week with our Storm Team 10 meteorologist, Evan Biedron.
Unfortunately, we're not going to have any sunshine in the forecast for a few days, at least until we get to the end of this weekend. But the good news is we do have one more good night in store. And looking at our temperatures right now, just below 40 degrees with a light wind out of the south And looking more county region wide, look at that, Fulton at 43, Syracuse at 51, Rochester about an hour ago dropped just a little bit below 50, but we're experiencing some milder temperatures, more than what we've been used to these past few days. And these temperatures will continue to increase as we go into tomorrow, but on the behind side of this upcoming system, we will be seeing temperatures again drop back down into the low 30s and upper 20s. I'll have more on that coming up after the break, but first, back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Evan. Prominent female leaders from the community will be celebrating this International Women's Day at the Penfield Library. The event, which is called Maker Madness, is set to happen on March 8th from 1 to 4 p.m. People can bring their whole family to this free session for some hands-on maker activities that include crafts and STEAM projects and a chance to win a Chromebook. Complimentary snacks and water will be provided at the event.
The Lieutenant Governor of Texas wants to stake his claim on a popular food item. Dan Patrick announced over the weekend that the Texas Senate will file a concurrent resolution to officially change the name of the New York Strip steak to the Texas Strip. Patrick says he got the idea after meeting with some cattle feeders and Ray's finding at their favorite cut was the New York Strip.
Still ahead tonight, New York's first mobile medical unit.
Plus, how these tariffs implemented by Donald Trump could impact costs, all that and more after this break.
Would you like to try snacks from faraway lands? Or snacks with bizarre flavors? How about snacks in new ways? Or snacks you've never tried before? You don't have to go far to find these snacks. They can all be found here at Snacks on West First Street.
Yeah, we're walking around campus, and what do we see? All these clubs are looking.
They're looking for me.
There's hockey,
There's improv,
so much to see. So let's go try them out and see how they be. Come on and please watch.
Our embarrassment's free.
Tune in to Amateurs on WTOP.
Happy Friday, Lakers, and another beautiful day here in Oswego, New York. I'm DJ Don Perone, and I'm happy that you're starting your weekend off right listening to WNYO 88.9 FM, the Laker Radio Network.
I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us. There's no room. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Good evening, welcome back to WTOP. I'm Storm Team Meteorologist Evan Bedron. And like I said before the break, temperatures tonight are not going to be too bad. And looking more statewide, I know it's Fulton 43, Syracuse 51, Tupper Lake in the Adirondacks sitting at 37, and out west towards Buffalo, they're sitting at 44. And so looking at this upcoming storm, we know this nice band of rain off to our north. The good news is that will be staying to our north, and before we have more rain coming from the west all the way east tomorrow morning. And so, like I said, we're experiencing some wet weather the next couple of days, and looking at Wednesday, that's going to be our best chance of precip for this week into the weekend, but we're still going to be dealing with some nuisance snow flurries this weekend as we go into next week. And so let's look at your future cast. So tonight, 9 p.m., right around now, this white side cloud cover, you notice those rain showers off to the north, those push off as we go throughout the night into tomorrow morning. We're going to first see our first shot of rain showers around 6:30 tomorrow morning with heavier rain off towards our west. And you notice a lot of those green or yellows and oranges, that's going to be more heavy rainfall. but I wouldn't rule out a couple rumbles of thunder within these heavier downpours. And as you go throughout your Wednesday into early Thursday morning, notice another round of heavy showers move through our area, but temperatures are expected to drop. So these aren't going to be thunderstorms, more just localized heavy downpours. But then early Thursday morning around 10 a.m., you notice that switch over from rain to snow begins across much of our area. And then as you go throughout the rest of your Thursday into Friday morning, that transitions into snow showers. So snow is coming back, even though we will be hitting 50 degrees tomorrow. And then as you notice, early Friday morning, right when you head out the door, just some spotty cloud cover off the lake, but overall, not too bad, not a bad way to end out your week. And so with these heavy showers moving through, how much rain should we expect? This may be a little overdone, but Fulton, Parrish, Williamstown, all over an inch. And I think that's mainly due to the snowpack that will be melting, which has prompted the National Weather Service to give us a flood warning. And that's not more of the rain we're supposed to get, but more with the snowpack melting. That's going to give us a lot of rain on the ground and water in the soil. And so this weekend, the biggest game of the season for both the men's and women's team against Plattsburgh. Puck drop 28 degrees, breezy and cold, some spotty cloud cover, mainly overcast skies. And then by the end of the third period, when you're walking out, still chilly, temperatures dropping into about the mid-20s. So make sure you do pack a jacket as you head out the door for that game. And so let's look at our extended forecast. Wednesday, rain, look at that, 51 degrees. We are going to drop, though, as we head into the weekend, into about the low 30s, nearing freezing on Saturday. So it's going to be a very breezy and chilly Saturday. But you know, Sunday, some sunshine starts to return, temperatures start going up again. And then by Tuesday, we're sitting about the mid-40s with mainly sunny skies. But with this, there are some spotty flurries we are going to be tracking, though. So I would make sure you bring out a coat as you head into early next week. That is all for my forecast. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you. Governor Kathy Hochul has announced the launch of New York's first mobile medication unit, or NMU. The NMU will provide medical services such as addiction and outreach resources and medication on standby in Madison County in central New York. The NMU is running under the direction of the Office of Addiction Services and Support and is being backed by $550,000 in federal funding. Hochul says it should not be a challenge for those battling addiction to get the care that they need and that they are going to make it easier for those New Yorkers.
A plan for wind farms in Onondaga County is advancing, but not without major pushback from local leaders. Boston Palmer's Capital is forming a proposal and signing leases without residents for 152 megawatt wind farm around Tully, Lafayette, and Otsiko. The farm, which could generate enough energy to power 58,000 homes, is facing opposition from local leaders who say that the farm could cause mudslides, hurt wildlife, threaten water quality, and more.
The Department of Education has temporarily removed the online applications for income-driven repayment plans. This comes after a U.S. Court of Appeals blocked the agency last month from implementing former President Biden's Saving on a Valuable Education plan. The plan has been on hold since last July due to lawsuits. A new student loan expert says the department needs to review the application forms to determine what needs to change, following the court's ruling. The price of everything from food to electronics will soon be going up.
This comes as President Donald Trump's tariffs on 3 of America's biggest trade partners threatens a trade war, and caught in the middle could be American consumers. The price of a wide array of items will likely soon be going up, everything from food to electronics. This comes as President Donald Trump's tariffs on 3 of America's biggest trade partners threaten a trade war, and caught in the middle could be American consumers.
The price of a wide array of items will likely be going up soon, everything from food to electronics. This comes as President Donald Trump's tariffs on 3 of America's biggest trade partners threaten a trade war, and caught in the middle could be American consumers.
There is no question that this is going to be hitting Americans in the next days, weeks, and months.
Goods coming from China will be subject to a 20% tariff, and goods coming from Canada and Mexico will be taxed 25%, with only a slim exemption for some Canadian energy products. Trump argues that open trade is costing Americans millions of jobs and says these tariffs will hopefully entice companies to move factories to the U.S.
What they have to do is build their car plants, frankly, and other things in the United States.
Mexico is the largest supplier of fruit and vegetables to the U.S., according to the University of California, Davis. The country is a top provider of tomatoes, avocados, raspberries, bell peppers, and strawberries. These are just some of the grocery items that are expected to cost more for American consumers.
Consumer prices are going to go dramatically up. So this is going to take a big hit on the American economy.
The tariffs are triggering a flurry of reaction from leaders in all three countries.
We will not back down from a fight, not when our country and the well-being of everyone in it is at stake.
Both Canada and China retaliating against the U.S. and announcing their own tariffs on American goods. Mexico's president says she would also announce retaliatory tariffs. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
China says it will add a 15% tariff on chicken, wheat, corn, and cotton imports from the U.S., among other measures.
The Kremlin is reacting to the U.S. suspension of its military aid to Ukraine. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said that the shift in U.S. policy could push Kiev, quote, toward the peace process. But Peskov declined to say whether Russia itself is ready for a ceasefire. The Trump administration's ordered to pause shipments of military aid to Ukraine following a test press conference with Ukrainian President Zelensky.
When WTOP-10 nightly news continues, a dark economic prediction from a major retailer.
And an update on the West Texas measles outbreak. All that and more right after this.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen and become briefly
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one.
Matthew, broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
In consumer news, the retailer Target is warning of declining consumer spending within its stores amid a nationwide dip in consumer confidence.
The company said that their sales declined in February and that they expect their sales to only grow by about 1% this year, a prediction that Walmart also echoed. Target also expects the new tariffs from the Trump administration will increase the store's fruit and vegetable prices. The West Texas measles outbreak has now grown to 159 cases and 22 hospitalizations. The CDC says that they have deployed personnel on the ground to assist with the outbreak, primarily affecting the residents of Gaines County, which has the largest population of unvaccinated people. Reported the first death in the outbreaks of school-aged children last week, making the first American measles death case since 2015.
It's a common virus that can cause cancers later in life. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention say nearly everyone not vaccinated against human papillomavirus will get it at some point in their lives. But when it comes to this virus, there are a lot of misconceptions. Mandy Gaither talks to a cancer expert to debunk 5 common HPV myths.
In the U.S., more than 42 million people are infected with types of HPV that can cause disease. Most HPV infections will go away by themselves, but others can last longer and can cause some cancers.
80% of people who have ever had sexual intercourse will have been infected with HPV.
Electra Paskett with the Ohio State University Comprehensive Cancer Center says the first HPV misconception is that only women get the virus. In fact, every year in the U.S., HPV causes about 36,000 cases of up to 6 different cancers in both men and women, including cervical, penile, anal, and cancers in the back of the throat. Myth 2, HPV infections cause symptoms. Paskett says most people will not have signs of the virus unless it progresses to cancer. 3, there's a cure for HPV. While treatments are available, there's currently no cure for the virus itself. 4, the HPV vaccine is only for girls. It's actually a routine vaccination recommended for all children at age 11 or 12 or through age 26 if not adequately vaccinated when younger. Finally, the myth that the HPV vaccine isn't safe and effective. Paskett says research shows that's not true.
For many years, the American public has been wanting a cancer vaccine. We have a cancer vaccine. Let's get it.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
The CDC says the HPV vaccine has the potential to prevent against 90% of cancers caused by the virus, and it's most effective when it's given before the person is exposed to HPV. That's why it's recommended in childhood.
Chicken farmers across the United States are using extra safety measures to protect their flock from the avian flu outbreak. One farmer located in Southwest California has installed a large gate to protect his flock of around 30,000 chickens. Frank Hilliker's farm produced over 25,000 eggs per day, and his farm is ensuring that all people and equipment that enter the farm are completely sanitized.
Now up in sports, Natalie Stickney.
Natalie, can you give us tonight's sports report?
Well, guys, tonight we're hopping across the pond to Europe for a look at the Champions League. The UCL commenced their round of 16 today with 4 matches scheduled to take place. One team, though, managed to absolutely steal the spotlight this afternoon. Arsenal took to the road to face PSV in the Netherlands, securing the win with a score of 7-1. This score puts Arsenal in Champions League history as it is the first time a team has ever tallied 7 goals while on the road for a UCL match. The first leg of this round will close out tomorrow as Liverpool travels to Paris for a matchup against PSG, while Barcelona heads to Lisbon to battle Benfica. The second half of the round of 16 will begin again on Tuesday, March 11th. Stick around for Michelle Smith's full sports coverage after the break.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man. Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a closer to that one.
Matthew,
Broadcast news.
look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back. I'm Michelle Smith with your Oswego and Pro Sports coverage. The SUNY has officially released its 2025 women's basketball all-conference teams and individual awards. 3 Lakers were recognized this year: Giovanna White-Principo for Co-Player of the Year and for the first team all-conference, and Macy DiDorio and Shayna Iglesias for the second and third all-conference teams respectively. Players were nominated and voted for by the conference coaches. The Lakers lost in the semifinal round of the SUNY tournament versus New Paltz last weekend to end the 2024-25 season. Staying in the realm of women's sports here on campus, the women's lacrosse team will face off against Russell Sage College tomorrow for the first time in 8 years. The Lakers have played against the Gators just one other time, March 9th, 2017, when Oswego won 17-2. Both teams are coming off of heavy losses in their home openers, with Oswego falling 17-10 against RIT and Russell Sage falling 14-3 against SUNY Canton. After a record season and Super Bowl win, the Philadelphia Eagles are offering Saquon Barkley an extension, which comes with a handsome compensation. The running back has reportedly been offered a 2-year extension worth $41.2 million. This extension would make Barkley the highest paid running back in NFL history. He's currently the first running back to make $20 million per season. The Eagles signed Barkley during his 2024 free agency after his 6-year stint with the New York Giants. Coming off of a crushing loss with Team USA in the Four Nations face-off, Florida Panther Matthew Tkachuk has been placed on the long-term injured reserve with a groin injury. It was announced today by the team that the forward will be out for the remainder of the regular season as a result of this injury. Tkachuk is no stranger to injuries, playing through a broken sternum in the 2023-24 Stanley Cup Finals and coming out victorious. In their second blowout against the Islanders in just 6 days, the New York Rangers scored a rare header goal to put them ahead 1-0. Zach Jones shoots the puck near the top of the point, and that shot is deflected by Islander Noah Dobson towards the helmet of Ranger Will Cooley and past Ilya Sorokin. A head goal is extremely rare and only counts if the player did not deliberately move their head to deflect the puck into the net. After careful review by officials both in Madison Square Garden and Toronto, the goal was sustained and the Rangers had their first goal in a 4-0 shutout at home against their rivals.
Thank you, Michelle. Stick around for how Mattel is celebrating International Women's Day.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the Earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating. I think you're wrong, is what I think. You think I'm wrong a lot of times. I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
In honor of International Women's Day, 8 new Barbies are here to celebrate the power of friendship. From the U.S., Olympic gold medalists Jordan Chiles and Jade Carey.
From the United Kingdom, British actress and friends Hannah Waddingham and Juno Temple.
From Australia, Grand Slam tennis champions Yvonne Goolagong-Cawley and Ash Barty.
And from Brazil, actress Paola Antoni and the real woman she portrayed in a TV series, Kellen Ferreira. Be sure to celebrate the women in your life on March 8th.
That's our report for tonight.
Be sure to stay tuned for the Kinda Late Show.
Thank you for watching.
Have a great night, everyone.
getting a phone call. Oh, President Nwosu. Yeah, are you excited for tonight's interview? What do you mean you're canceling? You have better time. You have better things to do with your time, resources, and money. And you think our show is stupid? Find a guest with lower standards. Well, that's not very nice. Well, we're already at Wegmans. We're about to get the chickens right now. Yeah, I'm with my friend DJ. He really wanted to go to Wegmans for some reason. You can't say that. You're gonna kick me from the school. All right. Heard you're in need of a guest. Oh, bam. Welcome back to Entertainment Breach, one of the few shows to make it to a third season. I'm Austin.
And I'm Chris, and we have a very special guest, DJ. Introduce yourself, DJ.
Yes.
Hi, I'm DJ. I'm their friend.
Yes, you are. You are here.
Previous, what was it, creative
Previous advertising director of WTOP, peacefully resigned.
Peacefully resigned. What do you got planned for us today? Because I'm ready.
As in the video, I love Wegmans. So we have procured 2 full rotisserie chickens.
Yes, we have. Wow.
I'm gonna be real. This is my first time seeing this.
They look absolutely delicious. Let's start digging in. While it's gonna be like a Hot One style interview.
We don't have silverware. So.
That's fine. We're just gonna we're gonna do barbaric.
You know what?
Let's just get in.
Let me take this sweater off first before we do anything.
Oh,
all right?
let me into that.
You know what? Hold on.
Oh, look
we
at
got
that.
the mild ones interview.
So yeah, it's gonna be it's like mild ones. All right. So DJ, you're an RA, right?
Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second.
How do you like that position?
It's great. You're surrounded by a lot of people that really care. A lot of people with a lot of drive. Shout out to Shaheen. He's my boy. He was my RA last year in Onondaga.
Yeah.
We actually lived in the same suite. And when I got hired for the RA position, I got put in the same suite again because Carson, the previous hall director, God rest his soul, he didn't die. He just quit.
Okay. I'm making sure.
He put me in the same suite and then left. Now he works at SUNY New Paltz.
Oh, really?
He's on the greener pastures. This is really dry.
Dude, it's really, yeah.
You know what? It's okay.
It's good, but it's dry.
Yeah, it's just really dry.
It's very delicious. All right, so I know you do a lot of things in your leisure time.
Yeah.
Keep
going. I'm
fine. You do a lot of things in your leisure time. Like you do a club activity. I know. I know you do
rugby.
You know?
Yeah, I'm on the rugby team. It's great.
How was that?
How's that?
It's awesome.
Getting
we have our
tackled all
first
the time?
game. Oh no, that's the best part.
It is?
My head goes firmly in between the rumps of 2 large men.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Our first tournament this semester is actually this Sunday in Watertown.
Oh, are you excited?
Mm-hmm.
What position do you play?
I am a second row, also known as a lock.
Can we just take chunks out? Oh my.
Yeah, just start taking. We gotta dig into this, Chris. Like, I guess this is technically a race. He wanted to see.
You're not making
30
me race.
minutes.
We're gonna see how far. We're gonna see how far we can make it through these chickens throughout the entire episode. This isn't just one segment thing. We're gonna be doing this throughout the entire episode.
It's not a sprint; it's a marathon.
Jaylene over there looks disgusted.
Yeah, this is
just peak male performance.
I gotta be real with you. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Can't say I've eaten chicken on here before, but you know what?
I mean, 2 rotisserie chickens live on air, never done before.
Never
I would
done
like
before.
to see.
Honestly, yeah, I don't think it's.
We're all about originality here at Entertainment Breach.
It was my idea.
Ooh.
It was your idea.
That's a big piece. Look at that. Can we go on this camera right here and take a look at this? Get a little zoom up going. You know, just look at that. That's a great big piece. Come on, take a look over here. Oh, here we go. Woo!
Chunk cam. We got a lot planned for this season. Season 3 of Entertainment Breach.
I gotta pick up the page.
Yeah,
we're season 3 is starting off with a banger with this.
It's starting off. It's certainly starting off. This is not one of our.
Not one of our normals.
Yeah, not one of our regular activities.
We're gonna continue eating this throughout the show, but we're gonna take a quick break over here. But when we come back, we have. What do we have? We have some sort of segment. Talk of the town. Talk of the town. We'll see you after the break.
Segment. We do it. Yep. Just bye.
Bye.
Would you like to try snacks from faraway lands? Or snacks with bizarre flavors? How about snacks in new ways? Or snacks you've never tried before? You don't have to go far to find these snacks. They can all be found here at Snacks on West 1st Street.
Yeah, we're walking around campus, and what do we see? All these clubs are looking.
They looking for me.
There's hockey.
There's improv.
So much to see. So let's go try them out and see how they be. Come on and please watch.
Our embarrassment's free.
Tune in to Amateurs on WTOP.
Happy Friday, Lakers, and another beautiful day here in Oswego, New York. I'm DJ Don Perone, and I'm happy that you're starting your weekend off right listening to WNYO 88.9 FM, the Laker Radio Network.
I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us. There's no room. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping.
Welcome back to Entertainment Breach, the only show that's on its last legs. So,
you guys ate
now
the legs.
we did eat the legs. And DJ, I just want to make a quick note here. In that commercial, we saw the snacks commercial, and it's to my understanding that you were actually the voice of that commercial.
I am.
You whisper into our ears almost every day.
So I'm glad I can be a painful tone to your ears.
Painful? I love that tone.
I'm flattered.
Painful is the right description.
This is painful.
Eating all of this in one go?
Well, it's good.
It's good.
I ate before this. There's way too much sodium in this.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to die of a heart attack at a young age.
We're gonna check our cholesterol after this.
We're going to check our cholesterol. Before we check our cholesterol, let's check out Talk of the Town, where I wasn't there again, unfortunately, because just like a year ago now.
A year ago.
Which we'll get into in a little bit. I couldn't be there. I had stuff going on. I had work. I had other stuff. So, Austin, you asked a couple questions, didn't you?
I did ask a couple questions. Let's take it to previous me and let's see what kind of questions he was asking to the public of Oswego. Roll it.
I didn't see you there. Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We're going to go around the SUNY Oswego campus and ask people some winter-related questions, such as what they have for Christmas, or how they're dealing with the recent snow events. Brrr. We have cameraman Joey returning for the 1-year anniversary.
Hello.
Yeah! I'm here with...
Justin.
All right. I got some questions for you. How was the recent blizzard affecting you?
Made the commute definitely harder. The commute was terrible because the amount of plowing going on in campus, not as good.
With the salt shortage has made the roads worse.
Yeah, no, it's definitely made the roads worse, which is very ironic considering we live above the Salt City there in Syracuse. So,
what'd you guys do for Christmas or holiday season?
I got Deftones tickets.
Ooh, how about you?
I don't know, I threw a party. It was pretty fun.
A party?
I went to that party.
Oh, was it like a New Year's party, like over break?
Yeah.
Good. How was the recent blizzard affecting you and your commute?
I feel like I got to get in touch with my true spiritual self. I loved it so much.
Like Elsa.
I can't lie, I busted my so many times getting to class.
We're gonna have to censor that, but that's all right. Charlie. Hey, buddy. How was the recent winter storm affecting you and your life?
Oh, wow.
Hey, deep questions here.
Yeah, I forgot to bring boots this year. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Last 3 years, it hasn't been that bad, and then I'm like, I don't need to bring boots. Why would I have
boots? More like schmoots, am I right?
Exactly. He gets it. Yeah. And then I didn't bring boots, so these are the only shoes I have.
What'd you get for Christmas?
For Christmas, I got this brand new phone.
Let's go into Shinneman and ask the STEM people what are they thinking. Maybe we'll find someone in meteorology and they can talk about the storm that recently happened, where all of our cars were blocked in, and I couldn't get my car out for a long time. Anyway, let's go. All right, I'm here with
James
and
Jake.
So, I know last week there was a huge blizzard. How's that affecting your life?
There's a lot of ice outside my front door.
Car get stuck? I know you got a car. Did your car get stuck?
My car did get stuck.
How many times?
Multiple.
Specific number here.
We'll go 5.
5. You got me beat. I got stuck only twice in my little hot rod, my little 2010 Toyota Scion. Chris, get a picture of that up. How was your winter break?
It was all right.
Do anything interesting?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No interesting presents or?
Not an interesting guy,
I'm so sorry. How is the recent snowstorm affecting your life?
Well, first off, it's cold.
How's the snowstorm affecting your life?
I was stuck in the suite. My underdog is sweet. Made a few songs.
Hey, we go to the same suite, actually.
Made songs? That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, we were bored, so we made some songs. We literally could not leave.
Yeah, you were stuck in there, just total whiteout. Jonah Hawthorne, how was your winter break?
My winter break was excellent. It was very excellent. I got to see Nosferatu. I got to chill, worked at Applebee's.
Worked at Applebee's? That's actually pretty dope.
Yeah, dude. I'm a server there. It makes pretty good money. So it's good, over break, kind of just recoup the cost of college.
That's always got a little extra money on hand. How is the recent snowstorm affecting? I know you're also a commuter. How's that affecting your life?
So interestingly, it kind of helps if you're a commuter because I got to just stay home and catch up on homework, save a lot of money on gas, and just boom, catch up.
That's very good. All right, who am I here with?
I'm Natalie. I'm Morgan.
All right, how is the recent snowstorm affecting your life?
It's awful. I hate the ice. I hate the snow. I want it to be warm.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's so bad. I'm in the village. We were snowed in completely to our knees. It's still so icy.
How was your guys' winter break? Get anything interesting for Christmas or holidays or anything?
I got a cookbook.
Cookbook, very nice.
I worked a lot and relaxed.
Good. I didn't work at all. I was unemployed. I hung out with my dog. Put a picture of him on screen, please. Thank you, Chris. Derek, how has the recent snowstorm been affecting your personal life?
Well, as the sports director of the radio station, it made me multiple times consider about throwing my laptop out of the window because of the amount of times the games got rescheduled. Also, too much snow is not good snow.
How was your winter break? Did you get anything fun for holiday season?
I mean, kind of, yeah. I'm just glad to be around family during that time,
We love family.
Oh, yeah. And my dog. My dog, Cash.
Don Toretto. We love family.
Oh yeah, family.
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 It's all about family, baby.
That is the only thing it's ever going to be about. It's going to be about family. Come here. Family and friends. Come here. Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong, has gone wrong. Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong, has gone wrong. Yeah, the power. Man, this show's good. Am I right, Mike? How was your winter break?
It was good. Cut a little short. I was on the swimming and diving team. I still am.
You went to Florida, right?
We went to Florida for our training trip. Swam down there for about a week and a half. It was really good.
That's really cool. How was the recent blizzard affecting your life?
Well, I think we're past it now.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is a great show.
Yeah, it's just the greatness is so loud.
Yeah, but no, it was a lot. I was not too happy with it.
Hockey games getting postponed.
Yep, we had our swimming and diving championships the weekend of the blizzard. We had to leave 5 hours late.
Ooh, you had to dig yourself out of the snow?
Yeah, we almost missed the first race of our championship.
Damn, well, I'm glad you got there. And how'd you do?
Well, as a team, we finished 3rd overall, 2nd in the SUNY, men's and women's both did that. So pretty solid, and I got some personal best times, so I can't complain.
We take nothing but dubs here. Thanks, Mike.
I'm still in this race. DJ, I see you're dual-wielding the chickens there.
I'm tapped out, man. I can't keep going.
You're weak.
I am weak. It's the snacks attack is unreal. You can't beat him. That's Snacks Man. That's Snacks Man. But we're gonna go to another quick break while they keep eating, and I take a I take a little rest. But don't go anywhere. We got more stuff. Can you stop blocking me, Austin? We got more stuff coming up. Go to the break.
Yeah, just go.
I want to go. I want to sleep.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it. Welcome back to Entertainment Breach, the only show that can't actually celebrate its birthday because what was our first episode on?
February 29th.
February 29th, which was a leap year.
We got a little bit to go before we start talking about that. So I understand that we have a little weather segment for you to give us.
We do.
A little bit of weather breach here.
It's kind of like our segment we are proud to present, but we are our graphics guy, Mike DeMars, made a little weather package for us. So welcome to the Went to Local Weather. Move on. All right, so we got some future predictions here. Tonight we've got some sunny. I can't read it. Oh, I wish we turned on this. Actually, let me turn on this TV.
We could absolutely turn that on.
Yeah, we can turn on that TV, so it'll be a lot easier. We got some sun showers. We're gonna get some snow. I think that is. And then Thursday, that says the forecast has been redacted due to security concerns. Unfortunately, Yeah, tomorrow is going to be -2 after that. All right, move on.
I'm just going to pass by here real quick. 1 second.
McKinley has a -76,295 degrees. It's going to be a little chilly down there. Almost absolute 0, but that's okay. Let's see what Oswego here is. A nice 32 for your local college, and then Fulton, of course, around the same. Everywhere is actually. Everywhere else is 32 other than McKinley. McKinley, I'm sorry if you're in McKinley, you will perish. Anyway, let's move on to next week's was Entertainment Breach.
We have a town?
We apparently.
Wait, whoa. Hold on.
Let's have Chris move on to this for a little bit.
I want to see this, you know. Yeah. So we got 68 degrees Fahrenheit in Entertainment Beach Town. Don't really know yet in Riverland. We'll get that to you in a little bit. British Oswego, 49 degrees. Spain, 56. I'm kind of surprised how they got here. You know, they were on the other coast, on the other hemisphere. We just kind of took it, picked it up, and put it down in New York. I don't know why we would do that. McDonald, 2 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't want chicken.
You don't want chicken?
I don't want chicken. I'm done. You got that. You got it. Here. You eat that. You eat that.
All right, let's move on to next. Let me block it here.
The
studio
forecast. Okay. Hey, this is my segment now. Get out of here. All right, so the studio forecast. We have 89 degrees. That's terrible. That's terrible for our back room over there. Engineering, please fix our HVAC system. I'm looking at you, Brian. And also Jesse and myself. I forget that's also my job. But that's kind of unfortunate. And now, current condition report here. Let's take a look at this. 27 to the 3rd power. Pressure, not sure what that is. Humidity, it's not getting any humiditor, if you would. Dew points, they're Baja blast, and wind, it's going to blow. So be sure to take a look out for that. And after that, you know, we got the topper of the week. Topper of the week this week.
DJ's topper of the week.
Let's take a look at the topper of the week. Uncle Luca.
Oh, me and Uncle Luca, we go way back.
Why is he still eating chicken?
Because I'm hungry.
We had to. We had to eat the chicken. Anyway, Uncle Luca.
Congratulations, Uncle Luca. Now we got our live Chicago cam, sponsored by Spuds. It actually looks pretty good compared to last week.
Honestly, hold on, is the camera over here? Oh my god, dude,
no.
The camera's in the shot. I just realized that, dude. Oh, it's not getting out. That's unfortunate. Anyways.
Okay. Traffic gas. Let's see. Do
we got a
traffic.
roundabout right here. I hate roundabouts personally.
Why do you hate roundabouts?
They're the worst. Okay, hold on.
No, roundabouts are so convenient.
Okay.
What
I think we both understand about this.
Yeah.
Roundabouts are some of the worst things in the world, but
they are not. They are absolutely not. Roundabouts are so convenient.
You call it a traffic circle?
Okay.
You're just wrong.
You're wrong. Anyway, so kind of finishing up over here, as we take a look on the Sisyphus update.
Is he still pushing it?
He's still pushing. Oh, he's done.
He's done?
Pushing.
He did it.
He did it. He got it up the mountain.
What an honor.
What an
honor.
honor.
Now he's back.
He's still taking a look at that.
He fell down.
Yeah, I'm just going to block him out right here.
It's okay.
And television tower planner. Wednesday, bring out the umbrella and pray. Thursday, National No FCC Guidelines Day, except in Nebraska. I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say. Friday, the beginning of Al Roker Appreciation Month. You better stay tuned for that. Saturday, partly cloudy, except interference. And Sunday, it's against. Oh, I don't know how to do that one. And so are you grabbing the whole chicken? All right, and the last thing here, departure from normal graph. So if we take a look here, Wednesday is going to go -12. Thursday, -7. We're going to go up 37 degrees on Friday. Saturday, we're going to have a just neutral thing. Hi, Seth. Sunday, it's going to go negative Thrembo. Seth, you want to get in here and take a look at this other part? I think you want to. Come on, Seth. Come on. Let's go.
Monday, it's going to be sludge day.
It is going to be sludge.
Be ready.
I'm mic'd up, so.
It's okay. Yeah, I'll give you my mic. I'll give you my mic.
What are we looking at?
Let's take a look at one more graphic, then we got to go to break.
Sunday is really low. I just got to say.
All right, and back. Oh, okay. Wait, let's go over here. Let's go over here. No, Seth, come back. Come back. We're going to take a look at this thing over here.
Why do we just keep inviting people onto our show?
Let's take a look at the chance of rain here.
It's going to rain.
It might.
It might.
It might.
As well might.
It gonna rain.
It's going to rain.
It gonna rain.
Where's your umbrella?
We're gonna see after the break.
All right. That was a chaotic.
We're not going.
We're not going. We're going to break.
It's going to rain.
We're going to break. Let's go to rain. It's going to rain.
Had one.
It's still going to rain.
Thank you, Seth.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back to Entertainment Week, the only show that... It's our 1 year anniversary. It's a little bit afterwards.
1 year! We did it!
As DJ spits out his chicken, I don't know why.
Oh, that was gross.
That was really gross, but we'll clean that up later. It's been a heck of a year. I mean, if we just take a look at some of our highlights.
Let's take a look at the highlights throughout our year.
I mean, it's been. I don't know if we're gonna get through it all. To be honest with you,
we have. If we roll it now, we could probably get it through.
That little man.
Yes, I created this. I had the idea for the show a little more than a year ago.
Yeah, and as we take a look while we talk over.
Yes.
We are voicing over
take the shot. Take the shot.
Let's take the video. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, look at my face.
Yeah, you are.
I remember when you only wore that flannel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wore that flannel all the
such a
time.
small
This was
child.
our taste or waste, our very first segment.
That was the first thing we ever recorded.
We ate raw egg.
Why?
Because we can.
I say that as I'm eating an entire rotisserie chicken.
That's fine. That's fine.
But, I mean, it's been genuinely been some of the most fun I've had in a long time.
One of our first Proud to Presents. Oh, the memories of you hockey talk.
Hockey talk, which I don't know if it's ever going to
It will never come back. It'll come back one day.
It might come back.
Talk of the Town, our most consistent. We've had one per episode for a whole year, and I plan on doing one per episode for the rest of the show.
Absolutely, and I mean it's been great.
We've done a lot of silly antics on that.
Yeah, with like the wheel.
The wheel,
we
of
blur
course.
out other people's faces all the time, like the blurred.
Yeah, that was her
great.
prize. She won a blurred.
That was unfortunate.
That was really
It
funny.
was really unfortunate.
It's
I mean, I don't think we're gonna get through all of this. Unfortunately,
it's fine.
I mean, we still only have like a minute left in the show, but first.
Oh.
Bam!
Bam!
Look at that. That is my favorite part.
Yeah,
of this.
and
let's come back on us real quick.
Of course, our discontinued Cards of Fate.
We're running out of time.
We're running out of time? That's unfortunate.
Unfortunately, we're running out of time.
Yeah, I was trying to have us cut the break pretty early because I know we were running out of time there.
It's
but
unfortunate, but
4 more memories to come. We have, 2 more years of this?
Something like that. I don't.
We plan on doing it. We're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Not few enough. No, kidding. So, I mean, that's gonna do it for our show. Season 3 is we're officially back.
We've begun. Are you ready?
It's gonna get a lot worse from here.
Yes, follow us on Instagram.
It's gonna get a whole lot worse from here. So thank you for watching. Be sure to follow us at entertainment_breach on Instagram. And let me keep this part on. And we'll see you next time.
I'm gonna be sick.
All right.
Hey, how are you? You want to chat? Well, you're in luck. The Mick and Nick show is about to start. Oh, Nick! What? The Mick and Nick show is starting.
Oh, wait, let's go then.
Let's go. to the Mick and Nick Show. It's great to have you join us. Nick, what are we going to talk about today?
Today, we're going to be playing some Would You Rather, dive deep into our feelings from real talk, and psychologically torture our guests with...
Secret coming up later.
Okay.
All right. So right now, we're going to play, just a simple game of Would You Rather. Alrighty. Okay, first question. Would you rather eat pasta or pizza for the rest of your life?
That's really hard, as an Italian. I gotta say, I do love both. There's definitely differences as well, where it's like, you can have anything on the pasta, you can have anything with pizza. But I would have to go with pizza just because I do love pizza. I've had pizza like for dinner last night and the night before, so that speaks volume. I could do it again tonight if I really wanted to, but I probably shouldn't.
I would choose pasta just because you can do so many things with it, and like it's not too weird. So, like you can make mac and cheese, you can make carbonara, you can add so many things as long as it has sauce and veggies and meat. You can have the whole food group in there. So
no, exactly.
That's why I say pasta. Sometimes pizza, I could see what you can do with pizza, but like if you put pineapple on there, I'm not your friend.
No,
anymore.
exactly. Like I don't like pineapple on pizza either.
So you can't put fruit on your pizza.
I mean, you're right, but you can't put fruit in your salad, your pasta. Yeah, so.
I guess.
Let's go to the next one. Would you rather live in the ocean or in space for 10 years?
Yeah, that's a hard one because both are extremely terrifying.
Yeah, I agree. I would say like probably the ocean, just because like give it like the whole like Aquaman vibes or something. Maybe I'll like find like Atlantis or something.
I would do the ocean too, just because like at least there's stuff in the ocean. Yeah. I mean, you don't know what's in it, but like we at least know that things in it exist. With space,
also it's like limited. With space, it's like infinite.
Literally infinite. It's like just a void. Yeah, and like I don't know. In both instances, like physically you'll probably change quite a lot because there's no like set like gravity. But I feel like if you're in the ocean, you'd also get like really strong.
I feel like you get strong, but also you get like kind of get like maybe taller in a sense, or maybe sometimes like if you depending on like the pressure, you could also get to shrink a little bit, which for your case, that might be a little unfortunate.
Wow. Of course, we had to throw a short joke in there.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, would you rather always have to run or walk to your destination?
Ooh.
Like, even, like, you can't take any sort of transportation.
I would say walk. Wait, no transportation?
Yeah.
Okay, I would say walk. Because it's like, I feel like running would be really awkward. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, you're going to class and then you just see someone bolting. Like, you see him bolt. Like, I could make a profession. I would say actually no running, because I could make a profession out of it.
I guess. Well, yeah, okay.
You know how the calves I would have from
running
everywhere?
Well, same with walking.
But the running.
Well,
you save time.
Here's my opinion. Walking, because you can like you have more stamina with walking. With running, you get tired super fast. But with walking, you can walk slowly, or you can walk a little bit fast, not sprinting.
Well, I guess then the
but
question
just like fast
is,
walking.
would it be like would you be able to walk like fast like all the time, or would you have to take breaks? If you would have to take breaks, then walking makes more sense.
I would walk as slow or fast as I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So next one, let's do one more.
Yeah.
Would you not eat ice cream or chips for the rest of your life? I would say ice cream because I love chips. I love like my good old sea salt, pepper.
I don't know. I'm a sweet person, so I would not eat chips for the rest of my life.
I get you.
Yeah.
So this week on WTOP, May started off with some fashion memes. So unless you live under a rock, you probably know that the Met Gala happened on May 1st. The theme this year was Karl Lagerfeld, A Line of Beauty, which is a tribute to the designer most of us have never really heard before. I usually roast the Met Gala outfits with my friends, but in finals I haven't been able to really do that. But it hasn't stopped me from noticing two stars who have made headlines recently. The first one being the amazing Doja Cat, who dressed up like Lagerfeld's famous cat, Chopette, who is definitely famous now thanks to Doja. As seen in the photo, Doja is wearing cat prosthetics and a white dress that resembles the fur of the cat. In one of her interviews, all she did was meow, which in my opinion is hilarious and on brand for her. The other star who stole my heart is Blackpink's Jennie Kim. You know how much I love K-pop. Seeing Jennie at an event like this is insane. Her appearance adds her to the handful of K-pop musicians who have went to this event, like Jackson Wang, CL, and the good old Gangnam Style Psy.
Nice. And in other news, a 40-pound shelter cat from Virginia found its forever home with homeowner Kay Ford. According to Rack Foundation, the shelter that the cat is from originally weighed 42 pounds when he went in. I mean, just look at this chonker.
Adorable.
He's so big. Oh gosh. And yes, he is most definitely on a diet to lose the weight. Luckily, Patches, that's the name of the cat, is still able to walk, but it takes a bit of encouragement to do so. Kay Ford, who adopted the cat, has set up a Facebook page for anyone to follow Patches' weight loss journey, titled Patches' Journey. And the page has now amassed 5,000 followers.
Oh, I know they're going to get another one after this. Coming up, we'll dive deep into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned, because it's about to get real.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
It's Al Roker.
So today we are joined by our friends Kat Speed and Kenzie Shields. Why don't you tell us a little about yourself, such as your majors, interests, and clubs you're a part of?
Do you want to go first? Hi, I'm Kenzie. I am a journalism and music major. I'm a junior here, and I'm also an RA in Cayuga Hall.
My name is Kat Speed. I am a communication major with a minor in mathematics. I am a part of Vocal Effect. I'm an RA in Fennell. And yeah, I love singing.
Oh, it's great to have you guys on here. So let's get on with the disclaimers. And so heavy topics such as trauma and deep emotions will be discussed in this segment of the show. Some topics may be easily triggering and may be hard to listen to. The answers to the questions of the day pertain to our experiences only. Please listen to our experiences with an open mind and leave your judgments behind. This is a safe space.
We find it very important to delve into these topics because we want to spread awareness about the importance of healing and mental health. We are not licensed therapists nor studying to be ones. Therefore, if you feel called to ask for professional help, please visit the Mary Walker Health Center on campus to speak with a counselor. You're never alone. So, the question of the day is, how do you help people in need?
Yep, and today we're gonna, in honor of our RA guest, we're gonna be making door decks. Yay! Does anyone want to say anything first about the question?
So I think just like helping people in need, like it's very like situational. Like I think, I mean, you're gonna run into so many things that maybe you'll expect and maybe you won't expect. But, you know, it's about how do you, like, handle those things. And I feel like I'm somebody who's, like, very, like, on for it, like, all the time. Like, I'm, like, ready for it. But, like, you know, that's not the case for everybody. So I think just, being open to that and, kind of being open to anything that comes through the door, like, is just really, really essential for that kind of, especially, like, helping anybody, because I think you would want somebody to be helpful and open to you when you come to them about something.
Yeah, I try to also, like you said, like be open and be honest. And, sometimes there'd be days when I just really, I'm not in the right headspace to be able to listen to someone.
Yeah.
So, like, it's important for me to, like, kind of evaluate myself before, like, diving right in.
Mm-hmm.
But I always, try to be that friend that's always there to listen. Or, like, I had this, like, bad habit of always giving unsolicited advice. But I've been working on just listening and, like, and validating. And because I do that with others, I'm starting to also do that with myself,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same way where it's like, sorry. Usually I do want to try and, like, help out my friends. I like listening. I like, I do like giving advice when they ask it and when it's warranted. But what's kind of important also is just kind of just being there for them, I realize. Especially, like, if I can give my own experiences, like how we do the show, if I can give my own experiences to them and help them out in a way, then I'm totally fine with doing that. But also just kind of just being there for them. And something that I've liked to do recently is also check in on them afterwards, especially, like, if it's something really serious. I want to make sure that they're okay and, like, they're doing good and, just, all the little worries in life.
Right. I think, Kat, what you said about, like, sometimes you expect it and sometimes you don't. I think, for me, the biggest test comes when I don't expect it. When I'm on call, when I have the on-call phone, I expect it to maybe ring at 3 a.m. at night, and I'm ready for that, and I feel emotionally prepared for that. But there are also moments where, like, someone might knock on my door, and I might not be emotionally prepared to deal with that incident. One time, someone knocked on my door when I literally had COVID. Did not know that at the time. I had tested negative that night, so I wasn't in quarantine or anything.
Gotcha.
But I was really, really sick, and I still had to do my job and respond. And I think that's one of the moments that I think of when I think of, like, helping someone. And it was okay in that moment to hand things off and get help from other people. But at the end of the day, everyone needed to get taken care of. So.
Right. Yeah, and being in, like, a position of authority or where your job is, you have to be on call for a set amount of time, is can be pretty taxing, and, like, especially if I feel like in another life I would have become an RA if I felt like it, because I try to be very personal and I care about people, but, like, if I ever had the on-call phone, I'd probably be, like, really anxious that, I don't know, a toilet is gonna break.
Oh, God.
And it happens.
Yeah, you never, like, I mean, sometimes there's, like, pretty routine things that'll happen, especially, like, dependent on, like, what building you live in. Like, that's what the phone is usually called for, like, some things. But sometimes you'll just get that call that you're just like, it's like 2 a.m. in the morning, and you're like, okay, now I gotta be up for this and, like, be ready for it. And, I think that's, like, the hardest thing, especially, like, right when you're, like, getting out of a sleep. Like, having to be ready to do that is insane.
I would be...
I'm so sorry.
I would be so disoriented.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, how, I guess, when or if you got a call like that, how does your brain go, like, just automatically switch to, like, RA mode?
Yeah. For me, like, I have a, like, get it done kind of mode. And even if, like, it's a very emotionally tense or stressful situation, I will go into this, like, get it done crisis kind of mode. And then I'll go cry about it for, like, an hour after. But, like, in the moment, you just gotta get it done some days. And that can be really hard when you're out of bandwidth.
And I think, like, just, like, something happens where, like, everything else that could be going on in your head or, like your whole life that's going on, it's like, oh, everything shuts off for this right now. Like, my mind is solely focused on that, and it has to be focused on the other person. So anything that you were concerned about in that moment kind of all just kind of goes away for that moment. Because, in that moment in time, you're not you're not thinking about yourself anymore as the RA. You're thinking about the person you're trying to really help.
Right.
In that moment.
That's something I always like commemorate like RAs, because like I like over like the couple of years like you go to Oswego, you definitely get to know a couple of RAs.
Yeah.
And it's just always like kind of like that selflessness and also being able to like deal with that situation. I always have to like give like a, I don't know, like not like a golf cap or something, but like it's just something I look up to, and I wish I could like kind of do that, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot for a person to do that.
Right. And I was in a similar situation like that where I had to like kind of take action, right? And in that moment, like you guys were saying, you kind of go into like this survival instinct, because if no one does anything, things are gonna go bad like really fast. And so like that day that happened, I was like, okay. And then at night, that's when all the emotions came, and it's like, and I mean, it's kind of like a balance kind of thing, because in the moment you're doing stuff that's helping the situation, but but also not being able to process anything until afterwards.
Yeah, and I think that like weird thing is like, I mean, they've been doing really, especially like for RAs, they've been doing a lot to like kind of help RAs who kind of have to deal with those situations, like how they get helped after the fact. You know, they've been doing a lot like through counseling services to really help the RSS now. But I think for a long time it also felt like, well, we just handled all these situations, like now, like who are the people we go to? And it sounds like silly, but sometimes it can feel like really hard to like find somebody. And I think this semester they really kind of pushed and realized that you know, the RAs really need kind of somebody, you know, to kind of like almost like fall back on and be able to have those conversations.
And I completely agree with that. Like it's
Might be past that. Thank you.
Secondary trauma is a thing, you know.
Oh yeah.
When you like listen to other people constantly, it's valid for you to like express how it made you feel. Like we're not robots.
Yeah.
And some of the things like that you're naturally gonna see in a place where there's hundreds of people living, like it's just gonna happen. And I feel like Res Life does look out for us in that regard, which I'm very thankful for.
And like I think it's also just like and what I've been able to do, like especially like with my residents, is like, and they understand is like I am like a human too, you know, and that like, you know, like things I like, and I try to be really transparent as much as I can be without, you know, like maybe crossing like a boundary, but like it's like I try to be open with them and be like, yeah, I am a student as well, and I do handle, you know, similar struggles that you do, and you know, so I think they understand also, you know, kind of when, you know, you need that break, and like kind of like they have an understanding, because it's like, yeah, I'm a student too, yeah, I understand and I get all that.
It's like, it's the last week of the semester, or of classes at least. Like, I missed a couple emails this week. Like, it's just something that's going to happen. And so I always really appreciate that, as well as that people are understanding, both residents and my higher-ups.
Yeah. I'm glad that we could have you guys as RAs. From living down the hall, I knew, like,
oh my God, I know,
it would be great. All right, so let's move on to our songs of the week.
So I'll start off. So my song of the week is "Knock" by Lee Chaeyoung. It's a nice little, you know, K-pop song. Cause, you know, I love K-pop. It came out, I think, a week or two ago. So it's nice. What about Michelle?
My song of the week is called "Sunflower" by Shannon Purser. It's from a movie called Sierra Burgess' Loser. It's not a good movie, but I don't know. It's a guilty pleasure. I sometimes go to it every now and then. And Kenzie?
So my song of the week is "Sparks Fly" by Taylor Swift. It's from my favorite Taylor Swift album, Speak Now, which I got to see on tour when I was like 10 years old. So it's always been my comfort album, and so in busy times like this, I always go back to it.
And last but not least,
so my song of the week is "Dancing Dead" by Avenged Sevenfold. They like very like rock band, like, you know, and I love that song. I actually really love that whole album. I think it's like one of my favorites they've made, but they didn't really like promote it that much, but I love it. And there's like this one guitar part in it that I feel like I could just like skip over everything and go to that one part and be happy. Like,
awesome.
I love that.
Alrighty, so coming up, we're gonna mess with their minds with Guess What's in the Box.
you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. But I need that back. No. Kevin.
So, welcome back to the Mick and Nick Show. After those hard topics, let's wind down with some fun games. Today we are playing...
Guess what's in the box? You guys can face forward.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna alternate between them. We're gonna Nick and I are gonna put a object on the table that they can't see, and they have to guess what it is. Alrighty, so Kat, you're going first.
Okay.
I'll start it off easy.
Okay, wait. Just let me know when I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay, be very gentle.
Very gentle?
Yeah, okay, you can put your, you can open your eyes.
Okay. Oh my god, I think I know what it is.
Started off easy for you.
I was gonna say, is it a Joy-Con?
Yes, it is! It's a Joy-Con!
Yeah! Specifically a left one.
You're right! Okay, that's impressive. Kenzie's next.
Okay.
My eyes
Okay.
are closed.
Wait, why am I looking away? I'm like,
The object is... Okay, I'm putting it in.
All right. Kenzie?
You're not.
This is so nerve-wracking for no reason. What? I've got nothing. There's this weird hole right here.
I would never have
Feels like it
I'll give you a small hint. It's like a miniature item of something that you would know of.
a miniature item of something that I would know of. Oh my gosh, I got nothing. It feels so...
Okay.
Alrighty, shall we give it to you?
No clue. You're gonna. Oh my gosh! I saw it through the thing.
It's a little trombone.
Is that a kazoo?
It is a kazoo.
Oh my god!
That is excuse me, is this hole in the back
Yeah,
here?
that makes sense.
Without that, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, wait. I'll close my eyes.
Okay.
It's covered.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
You're next. Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead, Kat.
Okay. What is this? It feels like a flower. Like a little
Maybe.
a miniature flower? Wait. Oh my god.
Do you want a hint?
Okay.
How would you hint this?
It's an animal, but from a video game.
An animal, like a...
An animal from a video game that you play.
Like Pokemon?
No.
Oh, Minecraft?
Yeah, that's from Minecraft.
Oh my god, oh my god.
You almost got it.
Is it a... What is this? I have no idea. It feels like a fish.
I mean,
Is it?
It's not.
Oh.
Well, we have our expert.
Technically amphibians, I believe.
Is it the axolotl?
Yes, it is. Ah, pull it out. Look how cute that
Oh my
is.
Oh my gosh. I was like, and I was like, maybe they would say that for Kenzie.
Next item.
Okay.
I'm like, I want to cover my eyes too.
I know, because I know, and I have to look the other direction because you can see through the felt.
It's fine. It's fine.
No.
We struggle.
We got it.
Yeah. We gotta release it from its tank.
Yeah.
Don't even say that to me right now.
Okay.
If I put my hand in there and there's
You're
a
all good.
spider, that's it. I quit.
No, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, no, we would not.
I know,
No.
I'm kidding.
It's kind of funny though.
For you, maybe, Kat. Ramen. It's ramen.
Yeah. Okay, I'm actually really surprised.
Good old
Uncooked
college
ramen.
staple.
I can feel like the
Wait,
waves.
this feels like a competition to me.
It does. Everything's
All right.
Gotta beat Kenzie Shield.
You never will.
Okay. Let me just get it settled.
Settled?
Okay. Yeah. I think it's good now. You just gotta be careful. It might fall. Might move. Go ahead. Yeah.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, I don't like the feeling of that. Oh, are they just rubber bands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got a whole pile of these.
I was like, wait, I don't like that. And then I was like, wait.
I'm like, hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. Our last item.
Is that the last one?
That's the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
Last item.
Oh, okay. Let me know. I don't like that.
Yeah, sorry. It's a little heavy.
They're laughing. I don't like that.
He's a little chonker.
I don't think you're
Yeah. Go ahead.
Just watch out. Don't anger him.
Yeah. You might get shocked.
I didn't like that either. It's like a Christmas tree, like bottle brush Christmas tree thing.
You're right. Christmas tree from like the dollar store.
Yes,
oh
my
Christmas tree.
Yes.
Did you get this from? Did you also get this from the dollar store?
I looked at them. That's how
Okay.
That's how I knew.
I
And I
was
knew
like-
I felt the bottle brush, like you know, like they clean all like the mocktail.
Oh my god. I would have never guessed. Bottle brush Christmas tree.
Yeah, it
That's
was oddly
insane.
specific.
I know. She said, yeah, bottle brush Christmas. I was like, okay.
Yes, and those were the rest of our items. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, are there any random items that we want to show you? I couldn't think.
I mean, I could go randomly. I could look around the studio really quickly.
Or
and
how
be like,
about you guys bring us something real quick?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, wait.
Here.
Here, we'll switch sides.
Yeah.
Find it quick. Find it quick.
Find it quick. Don't show us.
You got a minute.
This reminds me of like back in like what was it,
Seven Up?
kindergarten or
What was
whatever.
it, Heads Up,
I
Seven
was
Up?
thinking more like hiding.
Yeah. Well, we're running out of time, so we're gonna wrap up the show, Nick.
Oh, okay.
That's all we have for today, folks.
Well,
Unfortunately.
if you need any help, feel free to call the number. Here, Kat, come over.
Oh my god, I was
Come
like,
over.
I don't have a laptop.
Yeah.
I can sit in this chair
Yeah,
now.
any help, feel free to call the number for a counseling service. That's Mary Walker.
And if you need any help,
You know?
you just said that?
Yeah, I did.
So tune in next time. We got one more episode.
Yes, and should we say a little bit about it, or?
It's the senior episode.
Yeah.
Because I'm a senior. Woo.
And it's going to be an hour long, so
Yes.
double the content, double the fun.
Yes, and this time we torture our crew.
Yeah, you're gonna not for the same methods, but you know.
Consent.
Yeah. I swear.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
So tune in next time. Bye.
Hey, Chloe. Do you know what time it is? I don't know, but it's getting kind of late.
It's the Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Charlie.
Cue the intro. Uncue the intro. Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show, the show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours. First off, I want to thank you all for watching the Kinda Late Show over the past 3 years. It's bittersweet to say that this is the final season of the Kinda Late Show.
Yeah, it is what it is. Although we were not able to do the show last semester, this semester we intend to finish out the show with a bang!
As much as we wanted to do the show last semester, we were all just swamped with everything going on during school. But this semester, we will persevere. Now, to get into what happened last semester, I took my first studio art class. That was 3 hours long, which now led me to all of my classes being 3 hours long.
Yeah, those are crazy.
Right? So while I was away, that's what I was doing. We adopted a kitten. His name is Moose. He's really cute. Moose.
I had a dog named Moose.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a kitten. My housemate adopted him. He's adorable. He's a menace, though. I can't cook. Otherwise, he's going to touch the stove. My car broke right before the semester started. I had to get a new car. Worst experience of my life.
Man.
Missed my girl, Danny. Nissan Versa Note. It's a little hatchback, and it gets stuck in the snow every single time it snows. Like every time there's ice, anytime there's snow, I'm not getting out of any parking spot ever. I was stuck for a week and a half.
Man.
It was bad. And then to sum it all up, you know I love to talk about my job at home, BJ's Wholesale Club. I didn't get it back over winter break. RIP. I'm still coming back though. I just got a phone call that I can come back. So.
Well, what happened over the break?
I don't know.
They
started hiring all of the college students back, and they did not hire me. And I was like texting the HR person all of the time. I was like, hey, like I'm coming back. I wanted to come back for Thanksgiving, for winter.
Yeah.
Nothing. Radio silence. They ghosted me like 3 times. But now the guy that runs it, the GM, is out of there. And they were like, Chloe, come back. And I was like, I will. So, Charlie, you were abroad.
Last semester, yeah. I was out in the outback, Australia. Yeah, it was so much fun. It was really hot out there. I don't really like the heat.
Any fun stories while you were away?
I got a really bad sunburn. I got a real bad
Where were you when you got that sunburn?
I was in the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, okay. You know what? If you're going to get a sunburn anywhere, then you can just...
Yeah, I mean... But I also had a little trip that I took by myself to the outback, the middle of Australia. So this is, pretend my hand is Australia, and this is Sydney. And then I went here, and then I went all the way over here, all by myself.
Wow, look at you, a big boy.
Big boy.
All on his own. I can't even make it around Oswego sometimes.
Yeah.
I wish I was in Australia right now because it's summer there.
Yeah, it is.
And there's so much snow here. Yeah. And I was talking about before how my car got stuck and I couldn't get it out for like a week and a half. I had to miss my classes. I had my friend dig it out and push it out 3 different times.
Wow.
Do you have any fun? What did you do during, we were stuck for like 4 days, unable to move from our houses. What did you do in that like 4 days, that week where we had no classes?
So they were online classes, and the first, it was the Friday before the weekend. And I went to those classes, of course, because it's the first, virtual classes. Yeah, I'm studious. And then on Monday, it's like, okay, I'll go. Tuesday, all right, I'll go. And then Wednesday, I just didn't go at all.
Yeah.
Man, can't we just have a snow day, please?
And then we got 4 of them in a row.
Yeah.
I emailed my professor, and I was like,
weren't really
I have
snow days.
all intentions of coming to class. But my car is stuck, and I don't know if I can get it out. I didn't get it out, so I didn't go to class. Sorry. But before we bore everyone to death with the weather talk, we're going to have a short break. But don't worry, we have more to say when we get back, so stay tuned.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Well, deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close-up of that one. Matthew,
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again. Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
The show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
Only being 2 months into the new year, we thought we had to tell everyone what are the ins and outs of this year. Man, I can't speak. Actually, we're 3 months now.
I know, now it's even more. Charlie and I need to set the record straight of how you should be living your 2025 year, which is so gross to say. But for starters, my first in is a fajita grill burrito and a Diet Coke, specifically the McDonald's pear.
Fajita grill diet. Okay. I'm not a big fajita grill guy.
This is how you have to do it though. You have to load up the burrito. You can't, if you're just doing the minimal amount,
Sure.
it's not as
Yeah,
good.
no,
Load it up. You get the
never is
queso, you get the cheese, you get the lettuce, mushrooms, onions.
You get mushrooms
and a
in
Diet
yours?
Coke. Yes, I love mushrooms.
Wow.
I love mushrooms on anything. I put it in my taco bowl yesterday.
Really? Mushrooms?
I can eat them raw. I can saute them. I love mushrooms in any aspect.
Are mushrooms like a thing that people eat with like Mexican food?
I mean,
No?
in my burrito, I had it
We're
once,
getting
so I
those
add
here.
it.
We're getting those here. So I mean, you can have mushrooms with whatever you want. I'm not gonna yuck your yum. It's just a thing that I've never heard. No. Yeah, we're getting a no.
You don't like it, but okay, it's because I put it in my fajita grill burrito, and I was like, okay, well, I might as well keep. If you get like a veggie burrito from Fajita Grill, you can add mushrooms, peppers, and onions. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't really like peppers, so I'll do mushrooms and onions.
Okay.
You know what? Also mushrooms. I was eating them. I ate them yesterday, and I'll just like pick out of the container. Like I'll eat it like a little snack raw. It's so good.
What?
I love the texture of mushrooms.
Straight up mushrooms?
Yeah, I love the texture of mushrooms. I love everything about them. I used to hate them as a kid, and then for some reason I just started to like. Stuffed mushrooms. My friend liked it, so then I forced myself to like it, and now I'm obsessed.
Those are like the big mushrooms, right?
Stuffed mushrooms, yeah, like the head of the mushroom, and then you stuff it with things. But I always get it sliced. I don't like.
I'm not a mushroom guy.
I mean, the dirt kind of scares me, but then I just wash them, and I'm fine. Okay. What's your in, Charlie?
So my in is canned corn.
I mean, I like corn. I don't like canned corn though. I don't like the juices.
Why not?
It tastes different.
What do you mean?
It's almost like if you had mashed potatoes and then pre-made, like mashed potatoes, like homemade versus pre-made. It's like, okay, corn on the cob, delicious. Corn from a can,
Delicious.
liquid.
Yeah, and
Soggy,
that's good.
actually.
Soggy corn? It's gonna be soggy because it has liquid inside of it already.
Why is it an in for you? What makes it an in?
Because it's awesome. You know, you go to the store, boop, pick up canned corn. That's it. That's all you have to do.
Y'all never, as a kid, like unstocked your corn from like the farmer's market?
Oh yeah.
That was a good thing.
All the time.
But
for
then,
like Thanksgiving and everything.
Yeah, and it's so much better. It's just better. You're paying for convenience, but not for quality.
Whatever.
Okay, whatever. Canned corn out? My first out, though,
Yeah, let's hear it.
I think you'll agree, I think everybody should agree, is a horrendous foot cramp.
Sure.
And like, the reason why I say this is, any other cramp, like sometimes my hand gets cramped, I'm like, oh, awkward. Charlie horse is the worst experience of my life.
Hey.
But a foot cramp specifically, or a foot cramp Charlie horse combo,
Hey.
when you have to stand up and start like walking around, and then you have to like tell everybody, sorry guys, I have a foot cramp. And now everybody knows. Now everybody knows that I have a foot cramp because I'm waddling around the room that I'm in because my foot is twitching and the toe is like stuck. And I'm like, oh, please. So my out is a horrendous foot cramp, and because I have to make a scene, and I don't want to make a scene when I have a foot cramp.
Making scenes is the best thing that you can do.
Yeah, you have to tell everybody you have a foot cramp.
It's so much fun.
Otherwise, they're just gonna think you're tweaking out in the middle of the floor.
Yeah,
Nope,
that'd be
I have a
awesome.
foot cramp.
Either way, it's awesome.
Either way, someone's having fun.
Yeah, okay. Let's move on to mine. My first out, hate.
Aw, how
Yeah.
wholesome of you.
Yeah, hate.
Why
Who
is it
likes
hate?
hate? Come
I
on.
like hate.
Show me three reasons why hate's good.
Hate's free, hate's fun. Hate can better yourself sometimes.
That's a horrible thing
You ever
to
been hated
say.
on so hard you need to change yourself?
No, because I'm a perfect man.
Oh, hot topic, hot topic.
That's my
You
that's
sure?
my and I'm an awesome man.
I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes it's fun, not to hate on people, but sometimes it's fun to hate in general.
Hate on what?
Foot cramps?
You got a good point.
Foot cramps, yeah. But yeah, so
Alright.
I like to, you're hating on hate right now. You're not
I'm
looking
not-
at the good aspects of hate. It's then out. You're hating on hate.
Hating on hate that's a double negative. You can't hate on hate. That's just flat
I
nothing.
just did.
That's out. That's
All hate is out. Cancel hate, period.
Yeah,
Here at the Kinda Late Show,
please.
we only love.
we hate.
Well, good thing I love, and my next is
What a transition.
it's hot chocolate. Now, going back to how it's
Hot
been a
chocolate.
cold couple of days, hot chocolate isn't in. And the place that I work at, they just introduced a protein hot chocolate. My two favorite things, protein, hot chocolate. And so I get 36 grams of protein with the most, I wish my manager found this sooner. Like, why did she just come up with this combo? Because it's the best thing I've ever had. It's cozy. I also like when Dunkin' had the lava cake flavors because that was just hot
Whoa.
chocolate. So good. It was, like, it's just a little sweet treat. And if you don't like coffee, like, it keeps you warm. It's so good.
Yeah.
So my in is hot chocolate.
I agree
Bring
with
back
you.
hot chocolate.
I agree with you. Okay, I know I said that I don't like hate, but I'm hating on something right now. The McDonald's hot chocolate sucks. Dunkin' Donuts does the best hot chocolate. McDonald's hot chocolate, that's just like somebody had chocolate powder and put it in water and be like, here you go, yeah, have some, that's our hot chocolate. No. But Dunkin' Donuts, when you go to
Dunkin' has
they
the
make it
bag
with
of Joe or
love.
whatever, the box of Joe. Isn't that what they call it?
I have no idea. But that's coffee,
I know,
Joe.
but it's some weird name. I swear. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong
Yeah,
thing.
it's called hot chocolate. What?
He's a hater, guys.
I'm
You heard
hating on
it here.
her.
He's hating. He likes hate.
My next in are green beans.
Okay. I like green beans. Canned green beans or regular ones?
Just green beans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Green beans, I feel like, should be also an in. Vegetables just should be an in, period. Because why are we hating on veggies? But green beans specifically.
Exactly.
Do you like
Why
them?
are we hating in general?
Do you like? Why are we hating? Period.
Mhm.
Why are we take out the outs? No. Green beans, I definitely don't love when it's the canned ones again. But if you cook a green bean right, and they're like when they're soft and they're salty, or what are they called in the bag? The harvest ones where they're like the snacking kind. The snacking green bean, like maybe it's not a green bean.
Like the
Is it
puffy ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Is
know
it like
what
a
you're
snap
talking
pea maybe? I don't know.
Wait. Is it like the airy, like
Yes.
crunchy?
The lightly salted, yeah.
I
The
don't like
harvest
those.
land or
I don't
something.
like those. I'm
What?
not a fan of those. Not a fan. Sorry. I'm talking about regular green beans. I'm gonna burp and it's gonna be loud. That wasn't loud. I lied to you.
Fake news. Okay, well, my next out is my laptop being dead, or just laptops in general. Because why is my laptop always, it dies in the middle of class, or I show up to class and for some reason it didn't charge. Why is it dead? And
How old's your laptop?
I got it like 3 years ago. I got it here. It's breaking on me slowly though.
Oh yeah, from
The
the
Oswego
school?
laptop?
Yeah.
It's out of here.
I got the other one. I got the HP or whatever.
Oh, see, gross. You can't send yourself text messages. Where's the
Why
airdrop?
would I send myself text? I could do that on my
Well,
watch.
your friends can send you messages.
Yeah, I do that on my. I just take my phone out.
In class, you're a bad student.
Yeah, I take my.
Charlie's a
Nobody
bad
cares if you
student.
take your phone out in class. Nobody's gonna be like, "Hey, put that phone away."
Really?
If it's during a test or something, I understand. But like during class, they're not gonna be like.
Yeah, but then like,
No phones
you're
in
like
my
actively
class.
not paying. Like imagine you're sitting in class and you're just like that, and then your professor's just like looking at you as you're on
I
your phone.
am a studious student. I do all the work. So I allow myself
Some
phone
free time during class.
Yeah.
I see. I allow that on my laptop.
I'm in and out with my class. I don't listen for the hour and 20 minutes every single day. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna go on my phone. I'm gonna text my friends. I'm gonna, I don't know, look at Instagram.
I bet your teachers just love you.
Yeah, my teachers do love me. So,
Well, what's your next out then?
My next out is lima beans.
Why don't you like lima bean? I feel like I haven't had a lima bean in a while.
They're thick. There's a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't had one, so I can't really discuss my feelings on that.
Okay.
But do you know what I do love and I do a lot?
Let's hear it.
The Sunday rot.
Sure.
Okay, you have a long weekend, you have a long week.
Yeah.
You get your break on a Sunday, you just sit in your bed, you watch your show, you indulge in some yummy snacks.
Sure.
You love a Sunday rot. I recommend a Sunday rot to everyone.
Is that
Sunday
even
should be
one?
a day of the week nothing happens.
Mm.
Other than maybe a casual chilling with your friends in a household with good bevs. So.
All right, quickly. My next in are pogo sticks.
My next out is cottage cheese.
My next out are dining hall burgers.
Fantastic. Now you know what is in and out for 2025. So now that we've set the record straight, it's time to take a quick break, but don't worry, because we'll be back with even more to say.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of time.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
The show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
Right now, we're going to be doing a game that we haven't done before, I think. So this game, I'm going to call it, What Would You Do? So I asked my favorite thing in the entire world, ChatGPT, for some weird what-if prompts, and Charlie and I are going to figure out what we'd be doing if such were to be true.
Yeah.
So let's get right into it. For the first one, what would you do if your furniture started rearranging itself when you weren't looking, but it always looked way cooler than your original setup?
I take these very seriously.
Yeah.
So I think I'd be happy, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. If somebody can do a better job, or if my furniture can do a better job at putting themselves around, I would love that. And it's like, it's perfect.
It wouldn't hurt your ego. I feel like it would hurt my ego.
It would not
Like
hurt
I would be
my
like,
ego
ah,
at all.
like I just got one-upped by a chair.
I'd be like, wow, this is amazing. So I don't have to like deal with people being like, oh man, you got to rearrange this furniture.
I would
I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it.
I would have mad self-doubt. I'd be like, oh, like I just got one-upped by like.
I wish everything could do that.
Yeah, but then that takes away the fun of like figuring out where things go. I'd be like, oh, I liked this
Well,
over my bed,
I
and
mean,
now
I'll-
it's like denying me and going somewhere else. Like, okay, don't listen.
But that's the perfect spot.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'll just be butthurt on the side anyway. My ego would just be bruised. I'd be like, ah, dang it.
I'll be happy with it. I mean, I don't care.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. If my chair could be in a different part of the room and it's perfect, I'll be like, hey, why didn't I think of this?
You know what? New ideas. A bright future.
Exactly.
All right, what's the next one? We figured out what we were going to do if the furniture were to move.
What would you do if your reflection was plotting to take over your life?
Break every mirror and have 7 years of bad luck.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah,
Would
but
that
what happens
stack though?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
What happens like if you see your reflection in like a window though?
Oh, then yeah.
Or like in a water, like is it gonna try to kill me? Like would it drown me? Would it drown me?
How much can a reflection do?
I don't know. Because here's the thing, especially with water, you're technically like.
That was a loud one. Thank you.
Wow. hater. I feel like, but like if you're going in water and there's a reflection on the water,
Yeah.
I feel like would it be able to drown me? I'm entering its territory.
Would it come out?
No, but if I'm going in.
Then there is no reflection then.
Well, if I'm
in,
half in the water and looking down at the water, then isn't there like the reflection?
Well, then it only has half as well.
Then
how can it like plot again? I don't understand this one.
What can I hate when
What can a reflection do? What is it gonna do?
I don't know. Call you ugly to your face.
I'd be fine with that. I'd be like,
Really?
whoa, that's awesome. If I could get that on film and people would believe me, not being like, oh, this is fake.
Edited.
Yeah, this is edited.
Guys, my reflection just called me
millions.
ugly.
Your professor?
Your reflection.
Oh. I thought this was going to be a story.
my professor called me
ugly.
Oh my god, I think I would cry if my professor ever called me ugly.
I would laugh hysterically. I've had professors throw things at me before.
Really?
Yeah. Do you remember freshman year, Maggie Simone threw a water bottle cap at me?
Really?
Because I was doing her work in class, and she didn't realize, so she just threw a cap at me, and I'm like, oh, what are we doing?
I respect anything that woman does.
Oh, yeah,
so
she's
you know
the best.
what?
I'm TAing for her right now.
She should have thrown that water bottle cap at you.
You know, I wish she would do it again.
I respect, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, maybe to like wrap it all together. Final semester, she throws another water bottle cap at you. All right, what would you do if your eyebrows started growing at an accelerated rate and developed their own social media accounts? I would profit off of that.
What?
Profit. If my eyebrows started, I don't know. I guess if you had really long eyebrows and they
had their own social media
account.
That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, profit.
Sure, yeah.
I would be like, those are my brows, bro. Look how cool they are, and they're growing. I'd be day one of my eyebrows growing, and then create an entire TikTok page about it. And then I would just be famous for my eyebrows, and I would have to accept. And then one day I would chop them off, and I would shave them, and have everybody cry because my TikTok would obviously be famous because of my eyebrows.
Of course. Yeah, I would also be famous. I'd get tons of money. Chuck's Brows.
Oh, you'd start your own brand?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, your own eyebrow dye.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh, profit. Get everything to go. Yes.
Yeah,
That's what we would do. Profit off of our eyebrows.
What else would I do?
Hey, people do that now.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta be better than them.
What's the next one? What would you do if every time you blinked, the world paused for 10 seconds and you can do anything in that time? So you can move while everything else is paused?
Does your eyebrows have to be, does your eyes have to be closed?
I don't think so, because it's just a blink.
Yeah, but so you blink and then it's 10 seconds from when you open your eyes or 10 seconds from the blink? What if I'm closing my eyes? What if I'm rubbing my eyes?
I would think it would be from the first time it closes. So you have like, when your eyes open, you have
10 seconds.
9 point blah, 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 blah.
I would probably commit,
Hold on.
hang on. I would probably commit like crimes.
What?
Because if nobody knows what I'm doing in those 10 seconds, you know how easy it would be to low-key steal?
But okay, would they stack if you like keep blinking?
You blink and you're like, that's what I'm thinking. Do my eyes have to be closed? While my eyes are closed, I can do anything I want.
So when you're going to sleep?
Then wouldn't, because if it was 10 seconds after the blink, then wouldn't you have to keep your eyes open forever, low-key, to be like, for everything to keep going?
To pass.
Like, what about when you're sleeping?
That's what I was just about to bring up. If you're sleeping, does time just pause?
Yeah, but that's not a blink. That's shut.
But it's
what would be considered a blink?
Yeah, really. What's a blink?
ChatGPT, what are you doing? There's flaws in your analyses.
It's like they're not human or something.
Oh, all right. Well, what would you do if your pet hamster suddenly developed the ability to read your thoughts and started giving you life advice?
I would go to my pet hamster every week and figure things out.
You know, like a little, I would have to befriend, but I feel like I wouldn't want it to know everything going on in my brain. I would have to kill it.
What is it going to do?
It would know too much.
Whoa. What would it do? Like,
yeah, but okay, if it's giving me life advice, would it be able to speak then?
I would assume so.
So who else is it telling?
Let's say it can only speak to you.
Okay, then it could be alive.
But then if it can speak to everyone.
Kill it.
Wow.
No, I would have to keep it around for like a while, and then I don't know. I don't know where my thoughts will be in 20 years.
I'd keep it around all the time. I'd be like, hey, check this out. It can say what I'm thinking right now.
What if it runs away and then betrays you, and then suddenly now you're an evil villain because of your thoughts? And also that means your freedom to think about whatever you want in privacy is gone. You can't think of like if you're like analyzing maybe like a show or something, like every little thing that you think about is now noticed by a hamster.
That is true, but yeah, it's just a hamster.
But you know what? Life advice, it's like a personalized therapist. But where is this hamster getting its advice from?
The universe.
What is giving this hamster advice?
Yeah, I mean.
Where did they?
They went to school. Yeah, they went to hamster school, hamster therapy school.
What kind of psychology are they learning? And is your advice gonna work? Like, what's gonna?
I would assume so, because it knows all your thoughts.
They just give you a very bad advice.
Yeah. What if it's just like, I don't know, do whatever you want. I don't care.
Don't study for your test. Fail. Go do something else. Maybe it's like a bad advice. It's just your what's it called? I don't even know.
I don't
know. Bad advice. They're just working to plot against you.
Is G-Force guinea pigs or hamsters? That's guinea pigs.
G-Force? What's G-Force?
What?
Oh.
You don't know G-Force?
Oh God, I'm getting stared.
Do you know G-Force? Yeah, we know G-Force out here.
What's G-Force?
G-Force, yeah. What?
What? I don't know what that is.
The movie?
No.
Like the guinea pigs and they're like spies and they're awesome.
The show?
No, it's a movie.
What's the spy show with the hamster that was like the kids show with the duck too?
The Wonder Pets. Wonder Pets. Yeah.
I love the Wonder Pets.
Was that a guinea? That was a hamster. That was a hamster. Is there a hamster? There's a turtle.
There is a turtle.
And I think a hamster.
I love the duck.
G-Force?
Man. Not a clue. Man. All right, what would you do if your phone started texting you advice from an alternate universe where you were a superhero?
A lot of advice.
I'd become a superhero. I know, I guess ChatGPT just loves advice. They want me to live my best life.
How would you become a superhero?
I don't know. It's telling me things that I'm doing in a parallel universe. Like, if it lines up at all.
Float the break. We're not gonna end it on a break.
We're talking. We're
talking.
Superhero. I would become one because.
How would you become a superhero? Like, let's say this superhero knows how to fly and stuff.
I would figure it out. If I'm in one how did I become a superhero in an alternate universe? If it's still me, then I gotta have some powers with me now. I gotta just I don't know. I'd probably take it to my ego and find a way. I mean, I would love it if I could fly, but if not, I'd have to save the world in my own way, and I'd be really jealous of my superhero self because I would be envious.
I'd be super jealous of my superhero self.
Why didn't I get it?
Exactly.
Why wasn't I a superhero in this life? Now I'm just a broadcaster.
And it's just texting me like I can't FaceTime.
Yeah, it's updating me, telling me about how well I'm doing in another alternate universe.
I just saved like 10 billion people. No worries.
Hey, next time you save that kitten from a tree, do something else. I don't know.
You're gonna be a superhero too?
I would love to be a superhero.
I would. That's too much pressure. I wouldn't want to be a superhero.
I would love. You know what? I would love to be a superhero.
I would live in rural Wyoming, so I don't have to deal with all the superhero, supervillain stuff.
I would literally pick a crime-populated city and devote my life to being a superhero. I would love to be a superhero. I would do anything. If I had a power, if I had magical powers or a superpower.
What power would you have?
I don't know. I would want to be able to do something with my hands. Some sort of
telekinesis or something?
Some sort of controlling thing. If I can move. Yeah, telekinesis. If I could move or throw energy at somebody and it cause pain, I guess. I would choose that one, I think. Because I'd want to be strong.
Yeah.
Or flight.
I think I would choose super strength.
Yeah, that's good.
Pretty
I would
easy.
love to be a witch. A little I'm binge watching Harry Potter. I'm in the mindset of Harry Potter right now. I'm Avada Kedavra.
What's this one? What would you do if your socks started organizing themselves into a secret sock society and held meetings without you?
Be so angry, bro.
I wouldn't care.
Why would you not?
I wouldn't care, man.
I'd tell them to fold themselves then if they're gonna leave me out.
What? I'm not part of the sock. I'm not a sock.
Okay, but
I'm not part of the sock society.
Was this cool? If I found out my socks could just suddenly have this society and have their own little meetings, I'd want to be involved in my socks. They're on my toes. I want to know what's going on, and I want them to pair themselves.
I wouldn't care. Well, I'd love my socks to pair themselves, but I wouldn't care what they do. They're socks. They're not. It's not me.
All right. Well, now that you know our ins and outs, I want to thank you guys for watching for the past 3 years. It's been one of the
Tonight, spring is here. We're talking what's trending in entertainment this season. Plus, Claire and Thomas are here to talk everything about Cope and more. And you asked us the tough questions, and now we're answering them. Right now.
From the Al Roker Studio and the Murano Campus Center, this is The Break with Scott Brubaker and Kate Donahue. It all starts in 3, 2, 1.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome, everyone, to The Break. It's so nice of you to be joining us tonight.
Kate, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm great. It is one of my favorite times of the year. I'm going to admit to you all, I'm a fall guy, but it is spring. Spring started yesterday, and because it's spring, we decided we want a new background. So, drum roll, please.
Aww. Tulips.
They said that's Tommy's favorite flower, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're all decked out for spring. We're all decked out for St. Patrick's Day as well. What's your favorite season?
That's such a difficult one. I like spring and winter, I guess. I don't really have a favorite. Not summer. I hate sweating.
You don't like summer?
I hate sweating.
Oh.
I hate it.
I understand. I like fall. Fall's my favorite because my birthday's in fall.
Well,
so
yeah,
is your birthday.
yeah.
But I just like springtime because, I don't know, I always just feel like I had happy memories from the spring.
Yeah.
I remember my spring of my junior year, not senior year, and that was COVID, but, and I was a lifeguard, and I also volunteered for, we brought little kids to go read at the Animal Humane Society, so they read to the animals.
Oh,
so
that's
cute. It was just a really good memory.
Oh, I wish I could read to animals. I don't know.
Do you speak cat or dog?
I wish.
Okay.
I would talk to Winston. I love him.
All right. So, want to move on from something very different than spring?
Okay, so I started watching The Last of Us because, it's all finally out, and it got me thinking, what would I do in an apocalypse? And, what I really want to know is, what would you do, Scott, if you were in the apocalypse?
So, first of all, no spoilers, because I'm watching with my housemate, Tristan, and we're a few episodes behind, so you can't tell me anything.
Well, I'm only on episode, 4. So
oh, okay, I think that's where we are, too. But I would probably, I would hide out in, a Sam's Club. At least, the Sam's Club close to where I live, it's all, not brick, what's that? It's like cement.
Yes.
So I feel like it'd be hard for people to get in there. I think my sister gave me that idea. What would you do?
Okay, so basically I know I would be zero help whatsoever, but what I do know is if I was on a zombie apocalypse show and I died, people would definitely be like, why'd the writers have to kill her off? I kind of liked her. She was pretty funny. And people would miss me because of my jokes I brought to a dark time, but not because I could actually do anything productive for the team. So yeah, that's my answer.
I feel like I try to make the light out of it, but I'd probably be crying every night.
Yeah, anyway.
So
anyway, on the topic of apocalypse, this is why I'm bringing it up. Scott, have you fallen into the trend where we rewatch The Hunger Games?
I have not fallen into the trend yet, but I love the Hunger Games movies. I've seen them a billion times. Last year, last spring, me and my friends, we all rewatched them together. So I have to do that again like everybody else. What about you?
I rewatched them over spring break, and let me tell you, I love Katniss and Peeta together. I'm team Pita Bread, and Gail's just bad news. So what about you?
Thank God that you said that, because I'm Team Peeta all the way.
I love him.
I have a friend from home who's Team Gail, and we get in debates about it all the time.
Well, why would you be Team Gail?
Because people are crazy. We should put that on. We should put a poll on Instagram.
Oh, we should.
We'll do that after the show.
Yeah.
So go to our Instagram after the show at The Break WTOP, and you can fill out that quiz or poll. I don't know.
Poll.
What's your favorite Hunger Games movie, though?
Catching Fire.
That one's my favorite, too.
That's the best
and
one.
It really is. I always said that I didn't like Mockingjay Part 1, but the more I watch it, I'm like, okay, maybe.
The Mockingjay movies were kind of really good, though.
They are. They're so good. I love them.
Yeah.
All right, so time for our favorite segment.
How real are we? Let's see what
Tonight
first.
is here.
that's
We're
not it.
talking what's
No,
trending
that
in
is
entertainment.
not.
It's okay. We tried. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll get it later.
All right.
Anyway, you go first, Kate.
Here's part 2. I think I'm up
Should
first.
we try it again? We'll do our favorite segment.
Okay. Anyway.
How real are we? Or a mess.
You know what,
Oh, wait,
Scott,
I'm
you
first?
go.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is my slacking Be Real. I look so exhausted in that. You can see my little face up in the corner, and that wasn't like, I didn't even go out or anything the night before I took this. I looked at the date on it. It was just a random morning, and
You're so sleepy.
I know. Anyway, my favorite Be Real is, this was on St. Patrick's Day. We went to a hockey game, the Elmira Mammoths, which used to be the Elmira Jackals back when I was a kid, and we used to go do their hockey games all the time. So it was really cool to go back there, do it again. They lost. It was really sad, but
yeah.
Take it away, Kate.
Okay, so my slacking Be Real, you'll notice in my Be Reals that Tommy is covered up in both of them, and I thought like if I saved it and my picture was on the other side, it would stay like that, but anyway, I guess it didn't work. This is slacking because the flash was on and I wasn't prepared for it, so yeah.
I like the little minion in the background of that
yeah.
one. Did you see
My
it?
favorite Be Real, we were driving back to my house after a little shopping spree, and we went out to lunch. I got Tommy his birthday present at LL Bean because he's kind of outdoorsy. And then I went to Target and Bath & Body Works and got some candles. And then we went to Tully's in Fayetteville because it's like an actual Tully's with a good menu and not just tenders. So, yeah. Anyway,
Right.
yeah.
So, last season during each episode, this season during each episode, we want you guys to get to know our crew a little more. So today, can you take it away while I go?
Okay, so today, let's go around and answer what's your name, what's your position, and tell us something funny about you. Here we go.
Oh, hello. What is your name, what's your position, and what's something funny about you?
I'm Cletus Tipaz. I'm the floor manager here, and a great fact about me is I'm the fourth oldest.
Okay. Very interesting. Thank you. Next.
Hey, I'm Matt J. Bly. I'm teleprompter. And something interesting about me is I'm in a YouTube video with 4 million views.
Wow.
I need
Congrats.
to know that video.
Yeah, we'll share later.
Yeah,
All right, let's move to the back. Okay. Hear my grunting. I don't know if this door is going to stay open. Matt, can you hold this door open, please? Aaron's got it. Okay, hi. What's your name?
My name's Jacob. I do technical directing for The Break with Scott and Kate.
And what's a fun fact about yourself?
I was once fired wrongfully from this show.
Okay.
My name is Thomas. I am the director for The Break, Scott and Kate Season 2.
What's a fun fact about yourself?
So something fun about me is I'm from a really cool place called Potsdam.
Congrats. Okay.
My name is Sam. I'm graphics, and I have a pet frog named Pistachio.
That's adorable. I love that. Okay.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm video playback. I always tell people I'm from Albany because my actual town is too small and they won't know it.
What town is it?
It's Guilderland.
Guilderland.
Okay, so people do know it. Okay, next.
Hi, I'm Sydney. I do audio, and a fun fact about me is I have a radio show at NYO.
So tune in. Pat, you want to be introduced?
I'm filling in, and we gotta move.
Oh, we gotta move. Kate, Kate, you take it away now.
We have a new segment on The Break called Q&A with S&K. We've asked some of our viewers to send in questions from our Instagram story, and we've picked a few we'd like to answer this week. Don't worry if your question wasn't picked this week, we might use it another week, or just send in another question next time and we might choose it.
Oh, check out that awesome video.
Did they hear me say that? Or?
I don't know.
Hopefully.
What's our
I don't
first
know.
question?
Yeah, first question. Okay.
Go-to bagel order. What's your go-to bagel order?
A jalapeno cheddar bagel with butter. Just butter. I'm not, sorry,
Do you
not
get
cream
that
cheese.
from Riverwalk?
Mhm.
I know. I do the jalapeno cheddar. I do it with cream cheese though.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, that's a good choice.
Thank you, Hannah, for sending in that response or question. What's
Mhm.
next?
Oh, this is a good one.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I say no. I think it's just a
don't
hot
know. It's a
dog.
hot dog.
Yeah.
What's the audience think? Give us a cheer. Give us a boo.
Oh, okay, not a sandwich.
Okay, not a sandwich. Not a sandwich. Oh, okay. There we go.
Next question.
All right.
Oh, who's your favorite Glee character? You
I
go
was just
first.
telling my friend about this last night. It's Sam Evans, actually. So.
Oh, really?
See, we got some Gleeks in the audience today.
I'm a
so
Santana girl
I
through
love
and through.
Santana Lopez. She's amazing. Okay, what's next?
If you had superpowers for only 5 hours per day, what superpower would you choose?
Do we get to choose the hours we have them?
I don't know.
Or is it just like randomly? Or
Well,
is
we
it like
need-
something that runs out?
We
you
need
know?
Brock to elaborate on it.
Yeah, I would choose flying just because that's the superpower I would want.
I would choose talking to animals. Okay, next question.
Where does the funding come from? We need more funding. Good question. Next. Okay.
Oh, Jacob Bradley asks us, why'd you fire Jacob Bradley?
Why
He was
did
so
we fire
awesome and
Jacob
funny.
Bradley? Well, remember when he was talking crap about us live on our show?
Jacob Bradley.
Jacob Bradley.
Anyway, next.
We're nice. We let him hang out in the
Yeah,
back,
thanks,
so.
Jacob.
Is
We
that it?
appreciate you.
That's
Yep.
all of them?
Okay,
Oh,
well,
perfect.
get to talk.
Okay, so
Get to
don't
talk
worry
about
if your questions weren't picked this week because we might use them another week or just send in another question next time and we might choose it. So we can't wait to see what our viewers ask us next time. So before we take a break, Kate, I wanted to address a book that we received from our friends over at the interview show.
Oh, we were gifted a book? What is
We were.
it?
Let's see. It's called, you want to zoom in on this over here? How to Actually Be Funny. Written by Raceboy, the Long Island Python, and Matt J. Bly. So we're doing a little book exchange with them, which
I
is
swear I knew a Long Island Python in high school. I don't know.
maybe.
Yeah. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it goes. All
now
right.
I have a book to read before bed. I was afraid I would run out of jokes before season 2 ended.
I think we're pretty funny. I don't know what they're talking about.
All
So, all right.
Yep. Coming up, Claire Santucci and
Well, Matt, stop with the teleprompter.
Yeah,
We'll
so-
be right back.
Yeah,
We'll be
bye.
back after this.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.